My Lord Dain, it's been many years since I, Balin, and a company of brave dwarves set out to reclaim the lost mines of Khazad-Dûm. As you can see, our mission was successful, but only just so. We were able to reclaim the eastern halls of Moria, but the pits across the Great Bridge remained infested with goblins, orcs, and so much worse. We were plenty rich in silver, gold, and had even started mining mithril again. But after countless attacks by the goblins, our resources were scarce and our warriors exhausted. Even with all the riches of Middle-earth, we were unable to set up any sort of counterattack, and it would have been only a matter of time before we were overrun in our quest of failure. But then the Iron Legion of Erebor arrived and swiftly took out the orc occupants, even slaying Durin's Bane itself. My Lord Dain, the strength of your armies knows no limits, and it would be my utmost honor to join in your service once again. Where you now hold the western half of Khazad-Dûm, I offer you lordship over the east, and the wealth that resides within. You are a true son of Durin, and the rightful king of all dwarves. Baruch Khazad, Khazad Aimenu. Greetings my friends, and welcome back for episode 16 of our Dwarves of Erebor campaign in 3rd Age to the War, Divide and Conquer with AGO and Swan's Dwarven TLC submod. I ended off the last episode apparently with us attacking an army led by the new faction leader of Angmar, this guy, Afanuzir, as we were marching towards Angsûl with our new General Khazad-Dûm and his band of orcs, or sorry, not orcs, Hammers of Gundabad, not orcs of Gundabad. So I think we'll get this battle out of the way real quick, and then I'll do the actual proper intro, because I had a couple things I wanted to talk about once that battle is cleared up. So let's jump in, get rid of Overlord Afanuzir, and get this army moving. Alright, here we are. I kind of forgot to take a look at what that army consisted of and what my army consisted of, but I'm quite happy with sort of the formation that my army is in. I got a decent amount of long-ranged units with, let's see, 3 crossbows, 1 archer unit, and a couple of axe throwers. I got okay infantry, I got everything I need really, and I got a ballista as well, so either way we can lure them into our defensive position. Anyway, as I set up the men, just quickly want to make sure, 3 crossbows, make sure that everyone knows that on the 3rd of September, which is in about 2 weeks from when this video goes up, I will be organising a 24-hour charity livestream. I have made an announcement on the channel which went up on Saturday of this weekend. In case you missed it, you can check it out over there on the channel. But yeah, we'll be going live for 24 hours to try and raise money for Hope for Ukraine, which is a charity that aims to provide medical care and all sorts of care to Ukrainian children and their families, which is now more relevant than ever, of course, for obvious reasons. So yeah, I hope to catch you there. Put it in your agenda. We'll be live for 24 hours, so you have no excuse not to be there, right? We'll be live for so damn long. And all proceeds, every donation will go 100% to the charity. I will keep nothing for it myself, as I never really do. Right, I think we're ready. Where have I put the axe throwers? Oh, they're in there. That's a bit messy. Let's put them behind the infantry line. There we go. I don't really think they had any cavalry or anything like that. A walk pack, just 1 walk pack. Like, yeah, whatever. Let them come. Hang with him archers. Some pikes, Rudar pikemen, they're quite cool. Snork spears, haven't seen those in a while. I bet they still vividly remember me. And then the Witch Knights and their Overlord. Their family tree must have taken a beating though if this random guy, who I'm pretty sure the game, you don't start off with him, doesn't sound familiar. If he's now the Overlord of Angmar, then that's a pretty pathetic situation. These King's crossbows, they look really nice. Except those 2 guys, they're fired. And that guy, and that guy. Lazy bums. Alright lads, fire! Look at that. Beautiful. Don't even need to pierce armor if your enemy just doesn't carry it. Although these guys have some armor upgrades, I see. Alright, stiff beard archers. Is my ballista doing anything? I'm going to put it on fire mode just so I see what it's doing. Alright, get rid of those chavvy boys. Don't like their kind over here. Fire on the hillman. Unless if the witch knights are in range of a crossbow unit, then I want them to fire at them. Yep, go ahead. There is enough for everyone. Keep it up. We're already killed 11%. Ah, glorious days, man. I love playing as a dwarves, especially at this point in the campaign where we're so powerful. Yes, our troops are always better than literally everyone else. But now that we actually have the capacity to get large amounts of them on the field, it becomes even more fun. Alright, let's make sure those orc hunters don't give me too much of a hard time. Let's already move out some of the infantry. Crossbows, if you can do a volley at the sellswords, you'll absolutely annihilate them. Those witch knights are already taking a beating, it seems. Look how much death and decay already on the battlefield. Whew. It is not a fine day to be Angmarim trash. Oh, and he also has Stubbornness of Dwarves, but only one use. Okay. I think that makes it... I think the other guys that have Stubbornness of Dwarves, like Gloin and Gimli, I think they can use it 3 times, right? So it's a bit more balanced. Appreciate that. Alright, you can turn around and just fire at them right next to you. Poor sods. Alright. Ah, the walk back. Alright, infantry, I need you guys to engage. Make sure that they don't disrupt my archer formation. Gana Durinu! Look at that! They're just going ham. There come the witch knights. More of them still alive than I thought they would be. Alright, ballista, pull back. There we go, hurl those axes. Nice. Holy shit, the Hammers of Gunnerbad slaughtered the walk pack. They didn't lose anyone. Ha, that's incredible. I mean, I knew they were going to kill them, but that is very efficient use of our time. Okay, we're looking over here. 6% for 55. Oh, we are just on another level as these guys. Come on. Alright, let's get these axe throwers on the field. Afanuzir. Poor guy. I know what that's like. You're working a job, you're just doing a decent enough job, but then management fucks up somehow, and then you need to like fix their issues. That's what Afanuzir is at. He didn't want to be Overlord of Angmar, I'm sure of it. He just kind of fumbled into that position. And now he's just like, why am I here? What am I doing here? He's buggering off. Let's just go home. I know the dwarves will come after us eventually, but at least I can enjoy my wife one last time. Sometimes I just want to write intros from the perspective of the losing faction, because we're always like ending our intros with a good Baruch Khazad and just always glorious stuff and everything's going dandy. Just once I want to be like, we've lost every single battle against these dwarves, haven't won anything. It's just pathetic. Angmarim trash. Right, crossbows, keep it up. Fire on the witch knights actually. Throw your axes at them as well. Damn, they really lost a lot of dudes. Where is Avanazir? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. That's the guy. He looks quite similar, but he's not wearing a hood and no shield either. I do like his mask though. I'm a big fan of like masks in armor, which is why I really like samurai armor. With the, I think it's called a kabuto. The mask might have a separate name. Really find that quite aesthetically pleasing. Alright, these guys are done for. A couple snorks for old time's sake. Alright. How we're looking? 11% for 88. And most of that 11% is I think like ruffians and maybe Erebor infantry. Our Hammers of Gunnerbad I don't think have lost anyone so far, which is incredibly impressive. Alright, crossbows. Keep going at those witch knights. Throw those axes. Give them all we got. A warm Erebor welcome. Yeah, my general as well hasn't lost anyone. It says one use, but I'm pretty sure I already used it once, so I guess it's not one use then. I guess it was just a bug on the tooltip, and it's actually, well, at least 2 uses, probably 3 then. There it is. Last man standing? Is he gonna be? Yeah, he is. A hail of bolts just flying past him, so hitting him in the neck. Oh, poor guy. He's visibly shaken. You don't say. There we go. That was a headshot to finish him off. Wonderful. There we go. 11%. Let's end it. 10%. 247. Let's take a look at the stats. I think those hammers are going to get good and bad. Probably got the most kills. Let's see. 53 for that one, but no casualties, so really good. Erebor infantry, 195. Yeah, actually the hammers lost one guy here in 102. But it seems the Erebor infantry got the most kills, which is quite impressive. Crossbows as well doing a really nice job. Really good unit all round. Right, that was a great result. Nice, cleaned them up, and now we can move towards Litash, it was, right? Right, you execute those couple hillmen. My game can barely handle what's happening. Hello? Okay, there we go. The chieftain of Angmar is dead. Again. For a moment I thought Angmar was just completely gone, seeing as it took so long. I'm gonna go towards the road. Actually, I don't need to go towards the road, because I can plop that a watchtower here. Alright, Woven Travelers, I'd love to take you along, but unfortunately not. Let them come, they can try. Alright, anyway, what I wanted to do at the start of this episode, so in between recording this episode and the previous episode, I did ask you guys' opinion on what we should do with Khazad-Dûm. Whether or not we should annex them, or maybe give Khazad-Dûm west to Khazad-Dûm east to Balin. You know, just kind of a general idea of what should we do with Khazad-Dûm. Should we just leave him at their own device or not, or whatever. And most people agreed. It was really, because I did the poll, I'll show you the results on screen right now, and it was an overwhelming majority that voted in favor of us annexing Khazad-Dûm, which is kind of what I had in mind myself as well. Makes sense, right? We sent out, or Balin himself chose to reclaim Khazad-Dûm. He left from Erebor. It was part of Thorin's company. He kind of chilled in Erebor afterwards. Then it was like, I'm going to take Khazad-Dûm. We gave him some money, gave him some troops. He did it very much for his lord Dain, right? So I think it kind of makes sense that now that we arrive and we've kind of finished his task, because he wasn't able to take all of Moria. Couldn't get rid of the Balrog either. Now that we've done that, I think Balin will definitely be like, alright dude, you've proven yourself more than capable to be the king of all dwarfs. So I bend the knee to you and I surrender the realm to you. And it would be nice if I could completely take him over and also get these armies, for example. I don't think I can do that. At least I don't have the modding abilities to do that. Nor can I get Balin as a general, I'm afraid. What I effectively need to do is destroy or eliminate the faction of Khazad-Dûm and then just move my troops in. I'll be using Gurin to do so because Grimdar's honor, of course, there on the siege. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's see, I need to do some console commands. I need to do surrender _ regions and then Khazad-Dûm, but you can't do Khazad-Dûm because they're not a faction, because it's modded medieval too, of course. But the Dwarves of Khazad-Dûm are the Norway faction, apparently. I actually should probably make a save before I do this, in case I do it wrong. There we go. Surrender regions, Norway, and that should make them disappear. So they went horde mode now, which I don't mind all that much, to be fair. But I think in the Dwarven TLC mod it's been changed so that they don't stay horde. I think they might just die. If not, I might just teleport a horde somewhere where they can do some useful stuff. They want to take Tharbad, you know, if Balin's like, you know what, I'm off to my next adventure. The game is just processing everything that's happening. This might take a little bit, so I'll be back once it's done, just understanding what's going on. Alright, I'm back because I actually just found out that I don't have to surrender regions, I don't have to destroy the faction as a whole. I can just simply, because we're using the engine overhaul project through AGO, use the capture settlement command. If I just do Khazad-Dûm, it should work. Huzzah! So they still buggered off, and I also need to teleport Gurin. So let's do it like that, curses that, move, character, Gurin 24734. Oops, no, that's not what I want to do. Move character Gurin 247341. Bloop, there he is. Move him in, Khazad-Dûm. It's a bit finicky. There we go. He's in. We're already making so much money because of the mithril mine. Actually, they haven't completed the mithril mines yet. I think they just have the regular mines. I think you need the highest... Let's see, I think you need the highest mine to get mithril mines. Yeah, see? They haven't even finished that. Oh, we can build it. Mining network. We have a mining network, right. There we go, mithril mines. It takes 30k though, we haven't quite gotten that yet. That's something to save up for. Right, okay. It's already making more money than Erebor though, which is quite impressive. I think it's making more. No, not yet, but it will. Once we have the mithril mines and the mining complex done. Now, typically Khazad-Dûm also holds Erui. Yeah, they do. So I'm just going to teleport those lads there, so they can live out their retirement over there. They can do whatever the hell they want, really, I don't mind. Move character Balin. That should work. 261338 as I bump to my microphone like the professional YouTuber that I am. Move character Hanar. 26133. Sorry, 336. That not work? Why did that not work? There's probably multiple Anars. Ah, that's annoying. Move character Fallen. 261336. Okay, I'm not sure who I teleported then. Have I got someone named Anar? I wonder. Dain, Tralendore, Dori, Fruhar, Gloin, Gimli, Balmir, Bofut, Farim, Thalfi, Foli, Gorur, Gura, Khazad-Dûm, Loni, Glain. No. Tiri, Rurin, Balrim, Gundrik, Broin, Lun, Lufar, Burin, Arfi, Blaine, Fror, Nali. Nali, was that the name? No, it was Anar. Might be an Eredluin guy that we just teleported. Well, whatever. He'll get taken care of, doesn't really matter. So this guy will just have to find his own way out, whatever. I'd give him passage, but... Okay, anything else I need to be doing? Don't think so. Culture should already be maxed out, close enough. Can I train Khazad-Dûm units, I wonder? Yes, I can get Khazad-Dûm Guardians. Nice. But I think that's the only unit, unfortunately. That is a shame. Wish we could get more, but... It'll take 38 turns before we can get one, but... it could be worse. Right, I think that's an end turn then for me. Yeah, alright. That was a bit messy, but it should be good now. And I am most pleased that most people were in agreement that Khazad-Dûm does belong to us, right? That's, let's call it our reward for slaying the Balrog. If Khazad-Dûm had done it themselves, and if they had formed their own kind of kingdom, which consisted of more settlements than just one part of Moria and Erui, then I would have considered letting them be their own thing, you know, but in this circumstance, it's us against literally everyone that hates dwarves, like Angmar, as well as the evil dwarves of Eredluin, of course. So it makes sense that we should unite under one banner. Even the dwarves of the Urakani have, bent the knee to us. Right, let's get these lads moving, because it seems they've given up on their attempt to take... That's funny, they're going to keep going back and forth between Nokfor-Rakla and Barchalek, always trying to take the easiest approach, and I just keep funneling these troops around. How did that make them more unhappy? I don't really understand, whatever. 70% is still plenty. So now they're like cursing themselves, like, god damn it. Now they're over here, what the hell? And it seems the goblins have effed off, which is rather nice. Not sure where they went to. There's another wife. Hope they go after the Tharban. That would help me out massively. Oh, they're still laying siege to Barazinbar. But that's fine, like, Barazinbar has a mean garrison. Let them have it. Alright, Khazad-Dûm. On to Angsûl we go. Assault the place. Oh look, the next faction leader. And Darkblades. Okay. Cool. Iron Crown of Angmar. You need to keep making new ones, right? Because I keep capturing them. They're spoils of war, so... I already have like a collection of Iron Crowns just sitting there. I'll make a throne out of it or something. This guy, they just keep making new ones. Alright, well, let's kill ourselves another Overlord, eh? Right, you. Once we take this place, we are awfully close towards Eredluin. So that is scary, but I think we'll be fine against them. Then again, those dwarves of Eredluin, they are tanky. We've typically been facing units, enemies, that are significantly less tanky than we are. So it will require some adapting to be facing. I always thought Angmar would be good practice, but they've proven themselves to be quite incapable. Okay, let them pull back. I need to give those Darkblades some credit though, they are not a bad unit at all. I think they want to retreat to the town square, but just a couple guys are stuck. If I had some extra ballista, I could pepper them, but now I need to save some. Okay, there we go. Save enough ammo to take down the gate. Okay, I think what I'll do is before I take down the gate, I'm already going to have my crossbows in a good position. Because I think they're going to come rush forth again. They typically do that once you take down the gate. So if I already have crossbows in a good position, and regular archers, then we can possibly already harass them when they're coming to try and stop us. And I'll send in my general, Khazad-Dûm, to immediately go inside and silence their bows. Pop an ability, take them down fast. Sounds like a great strategy. We'll see if it works as well as it sounds in my head, which that's typically where the problems lie. Plan sounds great and then it just ends up going to poop, for lack of a better word. Alright, is he moving? No, he is silently accepting his fate. I respect that, you know. What is the safest approach? They're both quite long paths to take, but I think this one is slightly short to give him a little bit more cover. You know what? Sacrificial lamb. Actually, not that Khazad-Dûm needs it, because he is a general unit, so he will get his troops back. Just doesn't need to die. I don't think he'll die. Those Darkblades are good, but they're not armor piercing, I think. Yeah, no. They can't use steel bows because they're too weak. So, I mean, to take a couple guys. I thought maybe our armor would be strong enough for it to block their shots. But this should provide us some cover, so I think we can walk. Still getting shot. Oh yeah, no, never mind. They don't care about cover. They're firing straight through it. Sons of bitches. Alright, now we just need to eat it and just go for it and send in some reinforcements, because they might... They're not bad in melee either. They're not as good as Hammers of Gundabad are, but... Alright, go, 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 because I'll get a couple clean shots in now. Gotta give them credit where credit is due. They're performing better than I thought they would. There we go. But now we club them down, knock them down, and then just bash their brains in. Of course they are. That's cute. You got your two little butter knives. Meanwhile, I got this big mallet. Is my general safe? I don't even know who my... Like, what does he look like? Oh, that's my general. No, that's not my general. That's a banner carrier. That's my general. Oh, he's very safe. Nothing to worry about. Doing just fine. Yeah, now that we're in melee, they barely kill any one of my troops. Keep an eye on that 82. I don't think it's going to budge all that much. Keep an eye on that 80 somewhat. We lost one. They've already lost like 10. Lost another. They're going down faster. Ah, there you go. General dead. Attack while his men mourn their loss. Okay, that's quite brutal. Attack while their men mourn their loss. Or while his men mourn his loss. Yeah. That is pretty brutal, man. This is a clear victory. Well, once we kind of close the distance, not a whole lot Overlord Gartilla could do about that. Still, his archers perform better than I thought they would. I'll give him that. Boom. Do we border Eredluin or not? Also, how many more chieftains is Angmar sticking up these hills? I'd really like to know. How big is Angsûl actually? Ooh, it's quite chunky. We'll occupy it, because we can. And I want to chill here for a little bit, I think. Let's move towards the crossing. Put down a good old watchtower. So they do hold the borderlands, which stretches out all the way. I know Eredluin is definitely like up till here for sure. So there's not that much between us anymore. Interesting. Now, perhaps I should give Nokfaraklo and Bacheleg to the Dunedain, just so I can keep these troops moving. So they can take more land. Like the borderlands, for example. At Athelin. That would be a good move, probably. Have we got a diplomat nearby? Can't. Dale. Anywhere? Hidden Valley. Okay. Rohan, Dorwinian. No, I need to talk to the Duna lads. Dunlands are close. Dain. Not Dunlands. Alright, let's go to Fenasdrunin. Oh, hello there. Gandalf, can I talk to you? No, you're just out of range. So I'm thinking Nokfarekla, Barchaleg, possibly even Morvatarth, honestly. Don't care too much about it. I can go chill in that fort. Just so I can keep the good armies moving. Lonnie. If I can get Lonnie and then these troops merge a bit, that could be a quite nice army. Like, isn't Amazon about home for retraining? That could be more than enough to take Athelin, which I'll also give to the Dunedain. Because that's all, like... I think Athelin is Cardolan territory. So that's Udanoriath, so Borderlands is a separate one. If you want to try and take Angsûl, be my guest, mate. Okay. Right, I think we're at the end of our turn somewhat. I could build some stuff, but I kind of want to save money for the mithril mines. Straight up want to get that as quickly as possible. This seems like a solid investment, eh? 30k. Do I get that next turn? No, not yet. Close. Rightio, I think... Let's repair our wall, why not? And I think that's the end turn then. Although, actually, no. No. I still have Lord Thorin over here. And I did pose you guys the question on whether or not I should take Mattaram. And most people were in favour of it. Come to think of it, all this land is all Mattaram. So if I take it, I own a large chunk of territory. Which would set back Rune quite a bit. And I do need to kill Rune eventually. And Mattaram also has one of the most expensive or most wealthy mines in game. It would slow me down a bit, which I don't like. I want to go straight for Barad-dûr, but it's probably worth it. Yeah, let's go for it. Attack Ukruma. And then the garrison Irinjibal, it's a cool name, will sally out. I mean, this is a pretty poor army. The only annoying thing is cavalry and ballista. I don't have too much of an answer to that. The ballista will take down a lot of my troops before I can reach him. But Irinjibal luckily doesn't have that problem. Daritai warriors. Oof, that is a pathetic general's bodyguard. I only have one ballista myself, which, looking back, might be a little bit bare, but I think we'll manage. Alright, let's go for it. Okay. Looking back, I could have just attacked the settlement itself and then a night attack, so I wouldn't have to worry about the separate army, but I kind of want to make it easier on Dale a bit, because they've been slacking. So I feel like I need to do something to help them out. Right, let's get our archers in the front. And let's see here. I've got Sons of the Fallen, I got Iron Guard. They're an excellent front tier section. They can hold off pretty much anything. I'll put some King Shields on the... Actually, I'll put the King Shields in the middle. And the Iron Guard on the flanks. And the Sons of the Fallen. Because they're more likely to win their respective battle and then flank round to close the gap. Sons of the Fallen technically are a Khazad-Dûm unit as well because they use that banner. And Iron Guard and King Shields. Yeah. Behind them I want to get the Axe Throwers. I love the Axe. I'm going to miss him in whatever campaign I do. I've got a soft spot for kind of like javelin throwy units. I don't know, I just really like them. Erebor infantry with, let's see, you two. And then I want my Dragon Slayers of Ered. They're just called Dragon Slayers here, okay. They used to be called Dragon Slayers of Ered. Sons of Durin, they're too good of a unit not to be using. And of course the Sons of Durin from Thorin Stonehelm himself. He does have Stubbornness of the Dwarves as well, quite important. Not every general has that. The Dalian Swordsmen, they can get in there as well, why not? With armor upgrade, of course. And King's Axes as well. Those guys are going to have to close the gap. Right, let's go! I forgot one unit. Erebor Infantry, you can go over here. You can try and snipe that ballista if you so desire, but I don't think it'll work all that well. Luckily they're being aggressive. was afraid we might have to become aggressive. They do have a lot more ranged stuff than I do, so I'm gonna have to get in there. Are these crossbows armor piercing? Yeah, I think all crossbows in mid too. Or in DAC at least, are armor piercing. So I'm gonna actually have to move my troops out quite early on. No point in letting them come to me and just shooting me. Close that gap. It's gonna be a messy fight, but I should be able to just rely on the quality of my troops. Why do you keep shooting them? Hit the ballista, mate. Thing is, if I close the gap quick enough, that also means that their ballista can really only do friendly fire, which is quite good. Alright, you need to close the gap. I want to put my Sons of the Fallen all the way on the flank because of those horse boys over there. Okay. Keep going. Baruch Khazad, laddies! Thorin, you're going in as well. Your name is too cool not to be used. Alright, that's one ballista down. Slain ranks. Look, they're scared. They're like, wait, this isn't supposed to happen. We're supposed to be the ones charging you. Not today, laddie. Not today. Look at them. Scurrying back. This is a weird kind of battle. I'm not used to fighting these battles. A very reluctant enemy. Make sure those crossbows don't even get any chance whatsoever. We've got the Cav on lockdown. That Cav not so much. Actually, the Dragon Slayers can also use shield walls, so we'll be fine. It also says one use for this guy, actually. I thought it was always 3 uses. And it has always in practice been 3 uses, just never mentioned it as 3 uses. Come on, ladders! That's 2 ballistae down, quite good. That Cav's not doing anything. That Cav is being beat down by the Sons of the Fallen. These guys don't stand a chance. 2% for 15 already. Straight up melee, no fancy tricks. Need to make sure we get... that's going to be a problem killing enough of that army to get the settlement in one go. Well, if need be, we can always do another attack on the settlement itself. Like, that wouldn't be too big of a problem. That's 3 ballistae down. Switch targets to this one. Look at that, the morale is falling apart. I love it. Ah, yes, these guys don't stand a chance against Sons of the Fallen. I'll be impressed if they kill even 1. And also Thorin should have some couple good traits to increase our healing. He's quite a good general. All those people complaining that I wasn't using Thorin, here you go, lads. You're welcome. Also, the first time we're using the Dragon Slayers. Really, I love the tower shields they're using, combined with those big axes. That would be enough to kill a dragon, yes. Another ballista down, nice. Flank with the Sons of the Fallen. Not so much to flank and kill, mostly to make sure they don't run away. Which is always going to be a problem, it seems. Oh, they're stuck in a charge formation, that's most unfortunate. Your reinforcements will arrive too late, I'm afraid. There we go. Vengeance for what you caused at Erebor. Look at that, look at these lines. I only see dead Easterlings, not a single dead dwarf. Glorious. Oh, they're shooting me. The couple of survivors. 5% for 40. Wunderbar. Taking down their siege equipment as well, rather effectively. Look at that, I'm quite impressed. I am quite impressed. That's often proven to be a bit of a problem. Watch me lose Thorin in this battle. Another one down. They're all down. Huh. Glorious. This one's not really doing anything. So you can fire at the Lok Camprim. That's quite a good unit for you. Quite a worthy target. Their lines are collapsing hard. Surprised they're not routing yet. Some of them are, but General is safe. Sons of the Fallen are taking down those guys. Oh, man. I don't know why specifically, but this battle, I'm really enjoying it extra much. Is that a word? Extra much? I just made it a word, I don't care. I don't know, there's just something about not sitting and just fighting, but actively taking charge. I don't know, I like that. I enjoy that. Just being better than the enemies. It's a nice feeling. Not having to rely on fancy strategies and hammer and anvil, just running up there, beating them down. Just relying on your overall improved quality. It's a nice feeling. Alright, that cab is coming in. King's Axis, pull out. Get ready to brace. Oh, they're too slow. Not that it was that effective, that charge. We actually bounced off most of them. Alright, disable that shield wall. Keep it up. I love those farting horns. I really should become a voice actor, isn't it obvious? Not just for people, but I can do sound effects as well, as you could just heard. Oh, Sons of the Fallen taking a bit. Oh, they actually charged me in the back. Alright, that is, let's show them how it's done. That was messy. I lost a lot of good troops there. I did not like that. Hey, better bugger off, coward. Keep these guys on shield wall and keep them chasing the cab. They'll never be able to hit me, mate. Yes, probably the captain though. Yeah, Ukruma. Not sure where the general. Is this the guy? Did I tell you what it is? Yeah, that's gotta be the guy. Right here. It's him. Keep it up. Don't get too greedy. Oh, well, that's of course the cavalry. Yeah, you can go hard against the cav. Then shield wall. That cav charge will do nothing. They'll just bounce off my shields. Classic. Again. I'm leaving that general alive. Not going after him on purpose. To make sure they don't rout too quickly. No! Yeah, I have to kill you now. So I can kill more of them. If I kill him, then these guys will rout, and it's harder to kill the 85%. It's already going to be quite close. There we go, Sons of the Fallen. Destroying that cavalry, thanks to the shield wall. Barely broke a sweat. Oh, he's scurrying back. Let's leave him then. If he wants to be a little bitch about it, that's fine by me. Oh yes, I just can't believe how easy this battle is going. And I should have another. Yep, there we go, another ability ready to go. I'll use that on the general, that only makes sense. Those low campering don't stand a chance if they're not in proper positioning. Which, they aren't. Look at the Dain swordsman. Look at these guys, I love them. If I were them, I'd really be wearing some gloves, but hey. That's just me. Oh, you want to charge him, mate? Don't charge. I cannot put them in shield wall. Come on, block them. No! Lost a couple of them. Curses. I must keep the Dain swordsman safe. They're quickly becoming one of my favourite units in this army. They're down to 22, I'm going to have to replace them with some soul swords or something like that. Keep an eye out on that cav. Keep an eye out on that cav. Luckily they're not doing anything. How about you go after them? No, no, don't charge me in the rear. Whenever I go for them, that's the moment they start doing stuff. It's like they know. Come on, you demon dogs. There we go. We should interrupt them. Yeah, that worked for the most part. Not entirely close enough. You guys go for the flank instead. How are we looking? 16% for 87? Decent, but that 16 is slightly more than I would like, I must admit. Though again, it's mostly like Daily and Swordsman. And well, that's pretty much it, really. Lost a few of my King Shields. But think of the money we'll get from these mines. Yeah, get that cab down. Yes, good. That was also a requirement, of course. The general had to be dead. Now the morale will plummet and we can just finish them off. Aye, they got nothing left. Really curious to see who got the most kills. I'm almost thinking it might be the Sons of Durin. Thorin himself. Then again, there's not that many of them, so that will skew their results a bit. So perhaps one of the Sons of the Fallen? Let's find out. I think both armies are gone, actually. I think we've killed enough. Nice. And we've lost 13% in total. That's pretty decent. Sons of Durin, as I thought, Thorin, getting quite a lot of kills. 300 almost. That is actually... But the Dalian Swordsman, look at that. Iron Guard, 289 as well. I mean, kill death ratio wise, without a doubt, it's the Sons of Durin. The Iron Guard coming a close second, I think. Dragon Slayers, 11 for 118. That's not that great. Sons of the Fallen doing okay. Yeah, good result all around. I mean, we can't really complain. And Mattaram should be mine now, and with it, all the riches of its mines. Alright, that's an execution. He said no. How cute. As if that would change my mind. Alright, Mattaram. You are mine. And I will sack you, I'm afraid. Oh, look at that. Extra cash. These mines are already quite good. Can we upgrade them once again? Are they already maxed out? No, we can upgrade them once again, but we need a large town for that. Damn it. And I just sacked the place. Oh, the growth is still okay. Let's get some culture. We'll get this army moving in a little bit. We do have a second general just for that reason. I'd rest easier knowing that they would be dead. Rune, that is. So perhaps I should just bite it. I was kind of counting on my ally on, you know, helping out. Getting rid of Rune, but so far they've proven rather incapable, so we'll see. Let's just chill in Mattaram for a little bit. It's making a lot of money, so... I mean, I'm probably losing money with how expensive that army is, but it's okay. Alright, press the end turn. Maybe we can sweeten a deal with the Dunedain, give them some land. Although I don't mind having such a large realm. It's rather nice to just span all across the mountain ranges. Oh man, I'm enjoying this campaign. You can probably tell. I think it becomes quite clear when I'm not enjoying a campaign or when I am enjoying one. I haven't really, like, not enjoyed campaigns all that often. It's mostly near the end of, ooh, okay. Have I got time for this? I don't, but I'll do it anyway. Dori, the garrison of Barazinbar, are being attacked by Ogbur, which I think is a Doomstack. Yep. If you take a look at the composition, that army looks way too clean for it to be randomly trained by AI. That's definitely a Doomstack. I think we'll be fine. I don't have the OP catapult in this one, but if you take a look, all this is trash. We don't have to worry a moment about that. They got a couple of good units like Azog Defilers, Mountain Uruks. These guys aren't bad per se. These guys can use poison arrows, so I need to keep an eye out for them. But a lot of it is trash. We've got some good troops in here. We have a ballista as well, don't cut it short. Wish I had more ranged units though. I only have the King's Warriors of Dori. I think he has King's Warriors. And the Dwarven Travelers, so that's not that great, but I think we'll be okay. Let's save, let us win, and I think that's the final Doomstack then of the goblins gone, I suppose? Let's find out. I can't see anything. It's way too dark. Would it kill you to put up some torches? I really can't see. I hope you guys can see it fine. Might have to boost the brightness a bit in post effects. Right, I'm thinking snipe that mangonel, just get rid of it, clear as day. No worries on that front. So put the ballista like close enough. I might have to move it manually. Just to snipe that mangonel, so we don't have to worry about it. Clear as day. And then I think we'll just make a pocket around here, I think. Then again, the tighter... I'm about to say something naughty, but the tighter the choke point, the chokier the point, right? Does that make sense? So if I opt to go somewhere else, the AI is not smart enough to flank around. If I do it here, that's going to be a hell of a long battle though. It would be better if I could sandwich. Yeah, I think maybe we'll go for this pocket here, just so we can kind of hopefully encircle them at some point. I don't know, this might be a bad idea. We'll see. We will see. This is a pretty good army, right? So, Axis. They might end up destroying my entire plan if they start going heavy on like armor piercing. If they use their crossbows effectively, pretty much. But I pretty much want everyone to go on guard mode for the most part. Okay, they're all in position. You're a bit my secret weapon. I want you to be ready here to push round here. And then you will go on the town square, just as a precaution. I am missing one unit, and I'm not sure which one it is. There's one all the way over here. Oh, a Mattox. Okay, you're quite helpful. You're also going to be here. I want to use these lads. Also not sure why this Erebor infantry uses a Khazad-Dûm banner. Odd. To push to the side and hopefully complete the encirclement. We'll see how that goes, of course. Alright, can you hit the mangonel? No. Is the mangonel doing anything? I don't want to risk it. Don't want to wait for the mangonel to do something. Because they might come like later and then cause trouble, and I don't want to wait for that. That is a lot of goblins. Look at the warg pushing the ram. I could destroy the ram. They've got another ram right there. Honestly, if I really wanted to cheese this, I could do that somehow, and then... Because they built all this stuff like siege towers and ladders, but they got multiple rams now, let's not do that. I just really want to destroy that mangonel, mate. I'm not sure why it's out of range when the wargs are in range. I think it knows I want to snipe that mangonel. Just give me some peace of mind. Alright, what happens if I snipe the Azog Defilers? Like, would it maybe hit the mangonel on accident? No, I can't risk it. Because I want to keep that ballista alive for the battle as well, so once it starts beating down, then I think I need to pull back. Let's just give it one volley. For fun. Yeah, that's going slow enough for me to take some time. Kill the man in front of you. Oh, you didn't actually. Wonderful. Take down a couple of Azog Defilers. You killed one. I said a couple. That's at least two, you fools. Oh, Travelers, right. I forgot about them. They're actually going to be quite useful. And I can put that ballista, like, here, maybe? Might get some killing done. Alright. Hurry up. Oh no. You better get unstuck real quick, mate. Okay, thank you. I was about to give you a spanking. Why do you keep getting stuck? I have to move you manually, you're that daft. If I lose my ballista due to some wargs charging in now, I do not take any responsibility, because I told them to move 20 minutes ago and they were just getting stuck in places that they really shouldn't be getting stuck in. You better friggin' hurry, mate. Oh, these guys. A constant source of aneurysm, these damn ballista crews. Don't drop the ballista, I swear to God. They dropped the damn thing. Just push! Incompetent. Stunties. Right, we also have stubborn. I'm going to pop it already. Put an early... Just so the cooldown already takes effect. I want you to throw at the Azog Defilers. If I get that unit gone early on, then happy days.
If we continue like this, we will smash the
I think it's a bit early to be shouting victory already. Then again, killing the Overseers early isn't bad either. Getting the wargs early pleases me greatly. Getting that ballista in position would also make me happy. He's got his archers. Hopefully he doesn't actually use them for what they're intended to be used. We might get lucky. Sounds like the filers are going down. We've lost 2% of our dwarves already. Don't shoot me. Oh, Goblin Bodyguard, eh? Already? Oh, damn, it's pulling back. Because I'd welcome him with open arms. Alright. His first little charge failed miserably, losing some of his best warriors. Yeah, be patient. I'd love to move out to take down those heavy goblin archers, but it's not worth the risk. We can... I think he's fighting on Dory, which is fine. They can survive that. Ballista, what the hell are you fighting at? Yeah, send in the overseers. I'd love to kill them so they lose that morale boost. Ballista, you could do a lot of work in this one here. Just don't be incompetent. Trolls, fire on the trolls. Take down trolls, I will be forever grateful. Oh, this is going to be a rough fight. One catapult could have made this entire battle just trivial. That is on me.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain
Ballista, you are incredibly incompetent. What the hell is that shot? What? So 2 hit the wall and then the other... I know the positioning isn't perfect, but it's much better than where you're performing. Okay, we're still winning. But the overseers are being a bit harder to kill than I was hoping. Alright, the trolls are coming. Troll! They have multiple cave trolls. How about some fighting? Goblin Bodyguard, eh? Kill him. And their own poison arrows will probably break their own morale. So if you can chuck your axes at him, the guy whose name I already forgot, that's how memorable he is to me, then we're Gucci. Come on, Ballista, kill at least one. Yeah, you killed one, I think. You killed something. Yeah, you killed my own... What did you fire at? The trolls are right here. Okay, the trolls are pushing through. That's what I have the king's axes for, though. Those trolls will go down rather easily when they're in the thick of it. And now we pull our ability again, off cooldown. Perfect timing. Really perfect timing, I must admit. That Goblin Bodyguard must be going down rather rapidly. And then their own poison will lower their morale enough for them to break. Some of them are already breaking. That's the thing with those poison arrows, right? In this case, they really are helping me more than they're helping themselves. Because my morale is so high, Dory is a really good general, that it won't be enough to make me lose enough morale to rout. Whereas for them, absolutely it will. That's the thing, right? Poison arrows are nice to have for the goblins, but you're facing elves and dwarves for the most part of your campaign, where morale victories don't count on them. Unless you're fighting the early trash, then possibly 11% for 21%. That's good, but I want to get it a bit. Get it a bit better. As soon as the general dies, we'll be laughing all the way to the bank. He's down to 7 lads. Of course, I don't know where the general himself is. He might be far in the back. Is that him? No, that's not him. Straws are doing more damage than I thought they would. Here come the mountain urks, dangerous folk. This is why I want my ballista to snipe them, but... Oh, there we go, that was a good shot. Yes! Now we're gonna see some routing.
And let our swords have his men.
Cute heavy goblin infantry you got there, mate. In we go, lads, in we go. Once more into the breach. The straws feel very abandoned now. And that will make him drop. Oh, one of the trolls got through. Mate! Kill the troll! How did one of the trolls get... Ah, that's annoying. Oh, that's trolls for you. They do kind of make their way through a formation. That's what they excel at. I'm losing a lot of troops now. And again, they have sent in their finest. If we kill them, then that's only scraps we have to worry about. There's not that many troops here, though, and that's supposedly like 2/3 of that army. What? Oh, that's the mangonel back there. Some trolls are doing damage. I think as soon as the trolls are dead and the mountain orcs, then it'll definitely be evolving back into our favour some more. I still have one ability to use. Do bear in mind I'm relying a lot on like Erebor infantry and Iron Hill Mattocks, not exactly the most elite dwarven units. King's Axes though, those guys are reliable. Can you stop annoying my ballistic crews all over the place for whatever reason? They're running. Mate, kill those trolls for crying out loud. I must admit, I really thought they'd be going down quicker. They're getting themselves encircled rather nicely. Yep, that's a rout. Saw the heavy goblin halberds routing. This troll should really almost be dead, down to 3. Ballista's back up and running. 2751, we can do better. We must do better. There we go. Hitting the bare minimum of troops, as always. Let's pop our ability, because losing a lot of troops. There we go, trolls are going down. I was really hoping we'd kill this pocket a bit quicker. 170 goblin infantry, if I can get them to rout, that's... would be really good. Need to kill those mountain orcs with something armor piercing. Those Mattocks would be nice. Let's get the travelers in to try and get those infantry to rout. Last troll, yep, last troll. Get him down, please. There we go, he's down. Chuck those axes at the mountain orcs. It's a big rout on that goblin infantry. I can almost close the gap. Yeah, they're all routing now. Glorious. And now we can do the same on those mountain orcs, and they're going to go down fast because of it. No more guard mode, lads. Now we're going all in. Those archers are causing me some grief, though. But as soon as the mountain orcs are gone, then we should have free reign. Set up, lads. Organize. Form the line. They're going down fast now. 35 for 72. That's still a 2-to-1 ratio, which isn't bad, but... Ah, Izzy, okay, calm down. This is a DOOMSTACK, right? I shouldn't be so hard on my troops. And my troops are far from a DOOMSTACK. They're a big... Ah, the mountain orcs broke. The finest of the finest. Running away like little children. It's a shame I don't have cavalry. That would help out massively. I think I need to do some shield wall shoving, otherwise those archers are going to keep causing me grief. Travelers, don't go in. Save yourself. Come on, lads, shove your way through them. Otherwise those archers are going to keep killing us. Come on, Dory, I need you as well. You still have access to throw. He's just throwing everything in there to try and keep me away from his archers, which is smart. But I will shove my way through, mate. I've learned this from you, AI, now I'm using it against you. I still don't trust that flame wrangler in the back. I'm gonna have to sacrifice a unit to get it down, probably. Alright, lads, push, push, push. We've reached their archers. Crossbows are close behind. No, wait. They're both archers. Where did their crossbows go? Did I already kill them? They broke straight away. They went from steady to broken without switching to like shaken and stirred. Immediately broke. I love it. Alright, shove your way through. Come on.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Okay, they're not breaking right away. I've killed 83. These guys are coming back, which is fine. Keep that flame wrangler back there. I don't think they'll be coming. I think I need to go out and kill them myself. Yep, those numbers are dropping. And that should lead to us completely exterminating that Doomstack. They're coming back for one last hurrah. No one else is. Just the archers being like, we can still win this. No, you can't. Trying to run through, that won't work. Yeah, they're gone. Alright, lads. Now it is just the Mangonel remaining. I'm gonna send in this unit of Erebor infantry and this unit of Mattox because they're still relatively fresh. We will suffer some casualties because that Mangonel will fire. I'm just gonna have to eat it. It's fine though, 40% for 93%, considering what kind of units we had, is alright. Alright, laddies, take your time, take your time. That was a rough fight, but... Then again, the orcs, or the goblins, go all the way to Tharbad, right? So they must hold... Actually, I think they only hold about, like, 2, max 3 settlements. So maybe I should just bite the bullet and eliminate them, just like I'm doing with Rude. I typically rely on the AI to, like, finish off an enemy faction. I often do that, where I put them down to, like, 1 or 2 settlements. I'll be like, okay, that should be them sorted. Oh, the unit I pulled for was, the guys from the town square. Alright, run! The fire also has a lingering effect that if you walk in it, you die as well, so you need to be kind of careful. I think they die. Yeah, see? Some of them die, not all of them. You guys might want to pull back. This might get messy. Run! Oh, whew, that was a big hit. See, the Mangonel is kind of like, it's gambling, right? Sometimes it does amazing stuff, sometimes it barely does anything. Alright. Damn, that was point blank fire. That was ridiculous, that angle. That was bullshit. Alright. Silence the Mangonel. Whew, cost me quite a few Mattox, but... Well, we knew that was going to happen, so...
If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Alright, get rid of him. Kill them all.
The enemy army flees the field.
All I said.
Cut the cowards
Alright.
down. Our
They're gone.
utterly vanquished.
And Zakhala, or what is it called now? Arazinbar.
Remember it as the day of our most
Barazinbar
glorious
now stands without any doubt about it. Only losing a third of our men. That's not that bad, actually. Considering we killed like over 3,000. King's Axis 250. Erebor Infantry 430. Losing only 55. That's quite incredible. Good result, yeah. Mattox again, not really doing anything special. As always, even the labourers do better most of the time. Anyway, quite a good result, and that is one Doomstack taken care of. And there we go. Quite a nice ransom value for goblins. Typically they're not worth much. There's still another large army out there, so I'm still kind of hesitant to move out, but I'm gonna have to step out of the mines at some point. Right. Oh, I'll take you actually. Fruhar, not sure where you're at then. No mission, talk to Endwife. Okay, where the hell's Fruhar? Who the hell is Fruhar? What is... Fruhar? Let's take a peek. Fruhar, there you are. On Nazanar. Oh, it's not too bad. It's relatively close to the Angmar front. So, let's just finish off this turn with all the management stuff before we round off the episode. Oh, it seems the enemy is trying to make a move on Angsûl, which I'm okay with that. I don't happen to have a catapult in reinforcement range, no. Just a quick check. I can pick up some Dwarven Travelers. I'm going to get rid of these ruffians. The 32 ones. And pick up an extra unit of Travelers. They'll help out. If he wants to throw his troops at Angsûl, I welcome them with open arms. That should buy me some time to take Athelin, actually. I can assemble an army. So the troops from Barchaleg can reach Athelin, and the troops from Knockforrakla can reach Barchaleg, so I can set up an attack. Just a ballista... hang on a moment. What have they got? Fionton. Ruda Huskars. I can take them down. They're armor piercing though, so I need to be a bit wary. Ballista, Hammers of Gundabad, King's Warriors, Erebor Infantry. They can take Athelin. And then I get a couple troops. Actually, I don't need to do all that, because I was about to give these settlements to the Northern Dunedain, right? Barchaleg and Knockforrakla. So let's do that. Hello. I'm such a nice guy. Barchaleg and Knockforrakla. Do I want anything? You don't have anything. Map information, just do another swap there. They should be very happy.
I accept this wonderful
honor
and a pleasure. Farewell.
So Arnor is close to being reformed all the way. And these guys, Captain Strom, can join the entire garrison there. And I will send them on the move as well. Though I don't want to get stuck against an Angmarim force, so I think I'll put them in, like, the woods. There we go. They're in hiding. And then we'll start the next episode with us taking Athelin. That should hopefully be causing them to still attack Angsûl, because I do want them to waste their forces. Besides that, let's build those mithril mines in Khazad-Dûm. We got that to look forward to. I just finished stuff in Knockforrakla, whatever. Grimdal's Honor, got the brewery, good. Let's get the pub. Let's do the same deal in Mistrand. Or Mattaram, sorry, not Mistrand. I'm already building that, okay. I think I'll save my money for the most part. Maybe build like a feast hall in Smoke's Demise. I think that's where we'll round it off now. King Dain and forgot an experienced miner. We got even more mining income in Erebor. I really want to see us reach 10k. Right, I can train a catapult, which I will. Besides that, I'm still saving my money a little bit before I start pumping out troops again. Though it seems my economy is almost fixed. Let's do some retraining in Badazinbar. But besides that, I'm afraid I must round it off here. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I did. Our economy is looking better. We took Angsûl, killed 2 overlords in this one episode. We've also, of course, annexed Khazad-Dûm, which I will keep that name, I quite like it. Also taken Mattaram, pushed back the Easterlings a bit, and finished off a Goblin DOOMSTACK. So we achieved quite a bit looking back, and I'm sure we'll achieve even more in episode 17.